What is up, guys? Welcome back to Rocky's Collection. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on, what I'm doing, what I'm collecting, and things like that. So I'm getting back into my comic book collection, mainly to review some of my older comic books to showcase and share with you guys things that I specifically am collecting, things I specifically got, things to relook at, to go down memory lane back over 10 years ago. Sorry, I heard some noises from the kids. Currently right now, my current runs that I'm working on are Alien, Blade, the Spine-Tingling Spider-Man, and a very short 6-series Superman, the Metal Curtain 78. I believe this is a continuation from the Superman movies in the 70s, and I definitely want to complete that. Definitely picked up book 1. Really enjoyed the read on that, but I want to do a questionnaire on kind of how you guys want things broken down. I'm thinking like a 3 or 4 tier system, like quality of the book, quality of the cover art, quality of the story, and quality of the artwork on the inside. I may add one more tier, I'm not sure, but those are really the main ones I want to hit with you guys. But so far, just a quick overview. I want to break down each individual one as like a short on this channel eventually. I am extremely busy with work all the time, but I definitely wanted to start rather than delay anything and just kind of get an opinion from you guys. Eventually, I'd like to do this full time. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of comic books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long boxes and 6 short boxes. So I am going to be organizing over the next couple weekends on getting stuff done. I don't know exactly when I will be able to have the time to sit down and do these specific things, but overall, on the Alien series here, I have picked up these 3 Alien comic books here. Now, I originally thought that these were a part of this other Alien set, which is right here. They are in fact not the same. So that's something new that I am trying to adapt to, is the new way that Marvel specifically so far, and I mean even DC makes it a little bit easier, but it looks like on Marvel side it's going to be a little bit more of an attention to the barcode to see what series are with what, because these 3 are serially in the correct order. So these 3 go together. These 2 are the ones that go together. I read this one, didn't find out until later that these 2 are this current run of the Alien is actually after these 3. So I need to work on getting issue 1 and 2. I want to get the whole run of this, and I know it goes as far as back as 2022, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for the Marvel of Alien. I also want to hop into Predator. I will be getting into that eventually, but definitely really enjoyed the starting read of the Spine-Tingling Spider-Man. So I'm definitely going to continue this series for sure, because it's very interesting. It's a bit different. It's got a little bit of horror behind it. So if you haven't checked this one out, I highly recommend checking it out. So far, enjoying the read and what's going on. Now I'm hoping with the second one, it doesn't dip off and change in a way where it isn't this constant nightmare mode of the Spine-Tingling Spider-Man. So I'm not going to spoil too much of that. Mainly I'm just going to be reviewing the few things on that and discussing it with you guys. I don't like spoilers. I just like to discuss my opinions and thoughts of it. I also have this one, Blade Vampire Nation. I actually did make sure that this one was before the Blade run that's right here. So this one is definitely going to need a reread on that one. I know it's got, vampires are known in this world, and they have their own little area, and some things are going down. If you guys do want me to do a semi breakdown, I got to look at all the stuff about reviewing comic books and stuff like that, and things like that done. But this is the variant edition, the variant cover edition. Really like the variant edition. You don't see very many Blade comics anymore, so glad that Blade's coming back to the forefront, as he should be, on on the recent run, especially in preparation for the movie. Hopefully everything still goes smoothly for that. Another thing I'm going to mention here too is any kind of Marvel DC movies. I've made the executive decision. I am not watching trailers for them anymore. Anything that has to do with behind the scenes stuff, anything like that, Marvel DC stuff, I'm literally just going to avoid the trailer. I don't want to see anything like. There's going to be some things that are unavoidable, like sometimes seeing like an image on Instagram, or maybe when I'm scrolling through TikTok they try to show the trailer for the next movie. I'm literally going to see it for like a split second and literally skip through it. Other than that, I want a very raw experience on hopping into the movies that's going to be a little bit different, so I can give my own opinion and thoughts without possibly any spoilers from the movie, because I know I'm going to go watch a Marvel movie. I know I'm going to go watch a DC movie. It's just given, so I'd rather just go into the movie not knowing anything about it on that. So we'll get into that too. We'll be reacting to some stuff on my reaction channel, so be sure to check that channel out in the future. I have to work on my hard drive. There is some reactions for Twisted Metal. I've got half the series filmed on that, but that's going to be a delay. Probably until Season 2 comes out is when I'll release that. But I'm just letting you guys know that now to be on the lookout for that. Also, my current read that I'm working on right now is Aquaman and the Others. A issue from 2014. It's a one-shot, so it's going to be a good little story. Now, these type of covers, hands down, are going to be basically 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 in my books, because I love the 3D aspect of it. It's my favorite type of cover art on that. But that wraps up everything there for now. Sorry, I'm kind of looking all over the place. Speaking of collections, we're going to go ahead and shout out this guy right here. This is my first ever purchase of a PlayStation 1 game. That is correct. My first ever purchase. I will be doing a little short here on the channel for this, talking about this and definitely hopping into possible gameplay in the future once I get a PS1. Right now I only have the PS1 Classic, and I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, do the modding stuff to it and have some fun with that. And really, that sums it up. We'll be changing the background. Maybe one day when we're reading Superman, we'll probably go to, you know, Fortress of Solitude or something, have fun with it, and get into stuff like that. And my biggest thing of collecting is fig pins. I absolutely love the way fig pins look and the way they're detailed and stuff like that. So actually, I will grab one right here. These guys right here are by far my favorite things to collect. One, they're these enamel pens, but the way that they're displayed just makes me enjoy them so much. And when they got to their newer stuff, they became more of the acrylic cases, which I have my Wolverine right here on the wall. Absolutely fantastic looking collectibles. And what I like about them is their whole goal is you can open them. It's not something that you have to keep in the box all the time. You can open it, and the serial number on the back is what makes it valuable or not, in terms of when it was when it was created, how many copies they made, what serial number it was in the lineup of it, and the lot number of if it was like a remake, reprint, I guess you could say, in a numerical series of that. And it gives powers, so in the app version of it, you can actually use them to play with in an arena. So that's pretty cool. And not only that, but if you are a dedicated fig pin collector, they do have ultra fig pins that you can also get your hands on through the app. But the only way you can do that is if you have a million minimum power in your collection. So that's a good amount. I mean, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have probably roughly around 25, 30, including these XLs, but I'm not going to show it because it's literally, most of it's green because it's Broly. But I'm trying to work on getting the smaller portions of the collection done. For example, the first set of minis, not these secondary sets. These are the secondary sets. These are the smaller ones of the fig pins here. So these are the secondary series. There's other ones that basically are just miniature versions that I'm working on, and XLs, because possibly XLs could be returning some point this year. which gets me really excited. But I have a lot to collect as I'm trying to collect every single one of them. There's a lot. I mean, there's over 1,500 of the standard Figpins, and that's going to be a really hard task, but something I want to document on this channel and get into. I'm just really hyped and excited, flustered. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to get into, a lot of breakdowns to do on specific things, like talking about my gaming collection on one video and talking about the Pokemon stuff, what I'm collecting from that. But we will definitely hop into it. Just had to start somewhere, and this is where we're at. We'll get more organized. Let me know what you guys are collecting in your collection. Leave it down in the comment section below, why you're doing it, and if you have the ability or possibility of what you're expanding into and why you decided to do that. I really want to know what the community of collecting is like right now with the economy, and document it with the comment section, and maybe we'll do a little video where I highlight all the comments in the video and we talk about it too. Basically document it for history purposes, for the future, for mainly myself. I can go back and look at it, see what's going on at that point, and see how things change in, you know, the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years, and be able to look back at it and appreciate my time talking with you guys and enjoying the community of collecting. So that's my number one thing, and we'll be hopping into a lot of different stuff. Pack breaks, booster boxes, you know, the business side of things that I'm doing. It's just a lot that I can't wait to explore with you guys. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys do me a big old favor. Follow me on Instagram. That's going to be my number one point of contact. You guys can inbox me over there. I'll be doing pictures, lives, and things like that. And you'll know where I'm going live on through Instagram stories and stuff like that. And, you know, just join me along for the ride. I'm so excited I can't even speak. And as always, live free, work hard, and base on. Join me next time for another video.